Hey Pisces, welcome to your February 2020 love reading. I hope everyone is happy, that you're doing well. If you've just stumbled across this video, my name is Andrea and this is Soul Embers. I hope you stay for the journey. To my returning Soul Embers family, welcome back guys. I'd like to thank each and every one of you that have liked, that have subscribed, and of course I'd like to thank absolutely everyone for the views. But most importantly guys, I'd like to thank you for the comments that you leave, not only in relation to the way I go about doing my readings. Some of those comments are unbelievably humbling. I'm so grateful that I'm able to rechannel and deliver the message in a way that it truly resonates with you guys. Well, for those that it does resonate with anyway. And you know, you guys are so amazing. You inspire me. I just want to consistently and continuously, you know, work into the late hours of the night so I can provide content for you guys if it means that it's making a positive shift in your lives. You know, I'm feeling extremely driven, and it is you that is driving me. So thank you so very much for allowing me to live out my purpose. But the comments that really blow me away and that have me in awe of the community that we're building here are the comments that you leave in support of each other. Some of us are going through a very hard time, and not only do you feel comfortable enough to share your thoughts and your feelings in the comment section, but you know, when I see another viewer just jump in and drop a couple of lines to help the other, you know, keep up the faith and keep the hope going, that is what it's all about for me. And you know, you guys are so unbelievably amazing. You know, the love that you bring to Soul Embers, the energy that you guys are bringing here is extraordinary. So thank you so very much. Now, I have I've time-stamped the video, so please do click on the description box below if you wanted to check out when the channeling starts and when the reading starts as well, if you want to skip the intro. So, before I jump into it, anything and everything you need to know about how I go about doing my reading, how these energies can be applied, flipped, switched, reversed, what to do if the message does not resonate. One thing's for sure, please don't force it to fit. How we can apply timing in these readings and what we mean when we say timing is fluid. The disclaimer, which has important information on the content of the channel, as well as if you wanted to reach out to me for a personal reading, I am open to them and I would love to do one for you, Pisces. All that information is in the description box below, so feel free to check it out. Now let's jump into it, Pisces. So I have already meditated and cleansed your cards, and as I was going through that process, you know, and I started channeling your energy, I started to feel really anxious. I started to feel a sense of anticipation. The wind was getting blown out of me. That's what it felt like. My breathing became very shallow, but it wasn't an anxious type of, you know, a bad type of anxious feeling. It is associated, however, with past experiences that tend to make you think twice about the next step you're going to make. But what you're seeing moving forward and this nervousness and this anticipation that I was sensing has more to do with something completely brand new, a new perspective. You're about to take some kind of a leap into a new cycle, I'm feeling, and you know, you're just a little bit afraid of, you know, moving too fast, not assessing this situation enough, potentially making the wrong decision. This is what I'm getting. I feel that the Pisces that I'm connecting with today have been through a fair bit when it comes to their love life, and you know, any movement forward is kind of like there is resistance because of your past experiences, and allowing your heart to open and to receive and reciprocate love may be a little bit of a challenge for you right now. Maybe you're currently feeling that you don't have the capacity to reciprocate love in the way that you would normally do that. However, I feel that your gut feeling, your intuition, I feel that your being pushed in that direction, and that without you even being able to control this anymore, your heart chakra is slowly starting to open, you know, so that you can give the kind of love that you're at within your capacity at this stage, and start to receive it. Now, if this energy doesn't sound like you, feel free to flip it. This might be your person, or the person that you've come here for this reading for, right? And what I'm getting is that you are aware that there are some areas within your emotional well-being, or within giving and receiving love, that you're really struggling with at the moment without even wanting to. It's almost like a defense mechanism. You want to give love. You're very excited at the prospect of being in love, the thought of being in love, and the thought of leveling up in whichever way that applies to your current situation, because we're all at different stages in our love life, right? But however it applies, and if it resonates, place it as it fits. But, you know, it's almost like the thought, the idea, the feelings that come with the potential of those warm and fuzzies that you get in that honeymoon period. All of that seems to be very inviting to you. You want it, you want the intimacy, you want to be nurtured, but at the same time, it's almost like when you're faced with these situations, or you're in the situation, or you're placed in a moment where you need to make a decision that could potentially open those doors to what could be that, you know, that type of love. It's almost like the defenses go up, the coping mechanisms set in, things start to get blocked, and you're really frustrated at the inability to shift out of that space and just heal and let go of whatever it is that's holding you back, Pisces. That's what I'm getting. So let's jump into the reading and see how this ties in with the tarot cards, if it ties in, and let's see who we're connecting with today. So yeah, I'm feeling that some of you are definitely ready to take that next step. It's almost like I've been feeling this way for quite some time. The more I sit in this space, the more I can potentially become lost in that fear, and it will continue to grow. And so you're very, very well aware of it. Your intuition is on point, you know. No surprise there, being a Pisces, right? Your intuition's on point and your gut feeling is correct. The more you block out what could potentially hurt you, you understand that you're also blocking out your blessings, and you're ready to be loved. You're ready to be nurtured. You're ready to start something new, or level up with what you're currently already in. So let's have a look at who I'm connecting with today, how you're feeling, how this person that you're here for today is feeling towards you, what their intentions are, what's their potential action that they're going to take towards my Pisces, you know, what to be aware of, what to avoid, all those things. All right, what's going on with Pisces? Who am I connecting with today? Let's get my Pisces a good read. Who am I connecting with today? Okay, these two just want to come out. Yes, I love this energy. Okay. You know what, guys? As I was pre-shuffling and meditating on your energy, these cards dropped out. These exact cards have dropped out. All right, now, so some of you might be dealing with someone from your past. Now, let me clarify. When I say someone from your past, this could apply in different ways. So place it as it fits with your situation. You're either with someone that you've been with for a very long time, and you're facing this type of energy. You've either met someone that you are connected with at a soul level, or this could be someone that I feel you had something with, but not recently. I feel this is someone from way back, years ago, that you've recently come back into contact with. I don't feel that there's any resentment between the two of you. I feel that maybe you were younger at the time, things didn't go as they could have. The relationship didn't evolve at the time. You both went your separate ways, and now you're coming back into union. I feel very strongly that it's not somebody that you have recently ended or separated with, or your last boyfriend, let's say. Now, what I'm getting here is you are definitely, that feeling of anticipation that I was feeling, that feeling of, as my daughter would call it, it's nervited. So you're in that space of being nervous and excited at the same time. You're well aware you have been through so much heartbreak when it comes to your love life, and disappointment. More so, I'm getting disappointment that has left you feeling very raw. It's very vulnerable when it comes to those wounds. Don't seem to have closed. I feel that there were aspects of each and every relationship that chipped away at your heart and what your belief was as far as love goes. You started to lose faith and you started to lose hope. I'm feeling that for the people, the Pisces that I'm connecting with today, these Pisces may not be partnered. I'm going to pull out a few more cards, but I'm feeling that I'm dealing more with singles. But let's see when I pull out some more cards if it does apply to my partnered Pisces as well. But yeah, definitely, you know, you've definitely been through a lot of disappointment, a lot of heartbreak. Those wounds don't seem to have closed. There are certain things that occurred in your life that have been major life circumstances which came from a place of love, and which came from a place, let me reword that. So it was circumstances surrounding your love life that left you disappointed and left you heartbroken, that caused the next sorry, I'm really struggling to get the words out, Pisces. Let me get the words right. That caused you to completely change your trajectory in life. This is what I'm getting, and it didn't happen only once. It may have happened a couple of times. These heartbreaks that I'm talking about, these relationships, and it could have been just one relationship, but something happened within that relationship a few times, or it could have been more than one relationship. It could have been a few people. And whatever happened there cut you so deep, you know, got you in a way that completely skewed your view. And as a result, it completely changed the way you lived your day-to-day. You became more closed off. You became more paranoid. You even started to change how you gave love to those closest to you, who had never ever done anything to, I guess, deserve you being closed off or pull back, but you couldn't help it. You had changed. It had changed you at a soul level. You know, it had changed you at a core level, I should say, not at a soul level, at a core level. And so you weren't able to be as loving or as giving or as open or as vibrant as what you once were. And so, you know, you've changed a fair bit. You've come a very long way. And you've realized that as time has gone on and as these circumstances have unfolded in your life, you've become more and more protected. You've become more and more withdrawn. You've made the decision up until this point to not take the risk out of fear of, you know, getting hurt again. Like, there's no way. It's almost like I'm already raw. My heart is already shattered. It's already broken. It's already in pieces. Here I am sitting here holding my heart in my hands, trying to put the pieces back together. Along comes a situation, blows it to smithereens again, and there I am with my super glue trying to mend my broken heart and nurture myself. And so I feel that you're slowly starting to realize that while you've been in the process of mending and healing and you've come a very long way, you've also been blocking any potential relationship from coming in. And if you haven't been blocking it 100% and all the way, you've definitely been blocking the kind of love that you really want in your life and you really want to experience. Things have been very light and you've not invested yourself in the way that you could have. So all of a sudden you've realized you've actually been blocking your blessings as well. Not just the bad, but also the good. You're blocked. Can't come in. Nothing can come in, you know, and it's a matter of self-preservation, Pisces. Like, I'm definitely not having a go at you. I'm saying that this is what happens when we're healing, and we all heal at our own pace. And you may feel that this has gone on forever, but you take the freaking time that you need to heal your heart, because you don't want to take a leap into something when you're not full, you know, when you haven't healed properly, and then there's a potential that you're not going to be able to give love in a way and receive love in the way that you want to, and end up feeling disappointed again and go backwards. I don't want that for you. So take all the time that you need. So what I'm getting here is that, you know, you finally realize that you've been blocking a lot. You're looking back and you're like, you know, shit, and excuse me for swearing, shit, I have really, really withdrawn from everything. There was a time when I was so vibrant, so social, so out there, so giving, you know, I was the life of the party. And all of a sudden, it's like I sit in the background. I would give any excuse to not be within large circles, you know, or to not be at massive parties where there are a lot of people. I want to meet someone, but I'm absolutely not making any effort to do so. And so what I'm feeling is that with this realization, you've decided that it's finally time to leave what is in the past in the past. I'm seeing you draw a very, very deep line in the sand and say, you are in the past now. And when I'm saying you, I'm not just talking about people, I'm talking about your experiences. You can't hurt me anymore. This has happened. It has happened. It hurt me back then. Why do I still carry that weight? It can't hurt me anymore. It has happened, Pisces. So you've realized that the only way it can continue to hurt you is if you don't open up your heart to start to receive new love, right? And work at your own pace if you have to, guys. Work at your own pace. Give as much as you feel comfortable with until you see that trust is built, that patterns and behaviors are consistent. And then as you receive, you can give a little bit more. And so that natural flow of energy happens at a comfortable rate, and the healing continues to happen. You've healed on your own as far as you can now. You've realized this and you're like, okay, it's time. It's time to get out there. It's time to experience love. It might be different. I don't know what it's going to look like. All I know is that I've been through enough to know, like a cat, how to land on my feet when I fall off a very, very tall building. Okay? So this is the kind of energy that I'm getting. And it's all come from someone has sparked your interest. I feel that someone looks at you as being so beautiful, so pure. They see you as being so in your own world, Pisces, where you've built this world where you're quite comfortable, you take care of yourself, you take care of your well-being, you take care of your health, you go about your business, you're very peaceful. You're energetically, you've come so far in that energy of healing, you've grown so much wiser that people are gravitating towards your wisdom. They're getting attracted to that energy of peace and harmony that comes from within, from going through your dark night of the soul, you know, really walking through Shadow City and learning those lessons and facing our most, you know, inner, deepest, darkest demons, let's say. And so you have worked through all that and you come out the other end, and the weight of it all has just started to lift, and the sun is shining. You may not see it, but your aura is absolutely beautiful because you have learnt. You've come from a space of love. You've focused on self. And with that, they've definitely got their eye on you, Pisces. They want to move towards you so quickly that you inspire them. You know, you motivate them to want to take on new opportunities and to take on their own self-growth, their own personal and spiritual growth. They look up to you. You know, you're shining the sun on their world, Pisces. And you now realize, because I feel that you already know this, that maybe this is the person that will allow you to take on that next step of healing that is required to be done with somebody else, through love, through nurturing, and through receiving intimacy and tenderness, and through receiving the nurture of somebody else. So unbelievably beautiful. And so I feel that that this person has been divinely guided to you, Pisces. You know, this is time. The universe is saying it's time for you to enter the next stage of your healing. It's time for you to enter the next stage. You've been alone for too long. We want you to start receiving love. We want you to lift your vibration. We need you to shift. There is something extraordinary out there for you, Pisces. How beautiful is that? You know? Oh, absolutely amazing when I see this. I love this. Beautiful, beautiful. So what I'm getting here is this person, as I said, it's time. It's time for that passion to be ignited. It's time for I'm getting solar plexus, sacral chakra. It's maybe do some work on those areas. It will help with your confidence. It'll help with your self-esteem. It'll help with your sexuality. It will help awaken that passion within you. There is a lot of free content here on YouTube that you can go to, or you can go see an energy healer as well if that's something you'd like to do. But what I'm getting is this person is definitely being divinely guided to you. You know, you've had to wait for just the right moment, just the right time, and now is the right time. And so you are on point. Your gut feeling is telling you, take the leap of faith, listen to it, Pisces, because this person is going to take you to the next level. You know, you will start to open up, you'll expand, you will start to receive love. This is beautiful. They will add the passion back into those, and with that passion comes that healing. You know, this is a very healing energy that they're bringing to you. Wherever you are currently out of balance in your healing process, this person will help you go back into balance. And you know what's so beautiful about this union here, Pisces? They need you so that they can start their own lift their spiritual vibration. You have so much to offer, your wisdom. You will feel like home to this person, and they will feel like home to you. You are going to save each other. You are going to grow exponentially together. Absolutely amazing. And so the fear and those challenges that, you know, that is causing this anticipation and the nervousness to take this leap has got to do with not having a solid foundation, not seeing things as they are, and worried that it's going to take you back to something that you definitely don't want to go back to. But Spirit is saying, drop that weight. Don't carry it anymore. It's not yours to carry. It's gone. It's happened. It's time to really step into that new cycle. You know, you don't have to carry this anymore. It's finished. This person is a different person. You are a different person. More importantly than anything, it's not just this person that's different. It's you. You've learnt your lesson. You know where to apply your boundaries. You know where you've really switched on to what your hard limits are. now. You know what you're not going to accept. You're going to take a step back, redirect, refocus, compromise, work together, and reset. Trust the process within yourself. You've got this, Pisces. You have got it. I'm going to finish it up there. Guys, seriously, you know exactly what you're doing. I don't want you guys doubting yourself for a second. You know, there is a reason why people are attracted to your wisdom, and that's because you've learned your lessons. Karma has been paid. You know what you're doing. Have faith, my beautiful Pisces. All right, guys, I'm going to finish it up there. I hope you found that message helpful. And if you did, please do comment below. I love hearing your stories. I do read all the comments and I do try and respond to them all, by the way. Anyhow, have a fantastic month and I'll see you for your March 2020 love readings.